Hello YouTube, it's Arrive from Irene Tech, and today I have an unboxing of a new phone, the HTC One M9 from T-Mobile. I just got it in the mail from UPS, and I'm just going to unbox it really quick for you guys. And it looks like we have two seals we need to undo, but we have some information on the back, obviously about its specs, Snapdragon 810 octa-core, 64-bit processor. There's 32 gigabytes of storage and 3 gigs of RAM, a little bit up from 2 gigs from the M8. And you know, obviously HTC boom sound, 20 megapixel camera. Now we can slide the top off. I did get the gunmetal version, and voila, we have the HTC One M9 right here. It on the front also has some information about their uh-oh protection, where this is really bold. HTC changes up the industry really completely, to be honest. It's a free phone replacement within the first 12 months if you crack your screen, get it water damaged, like dropping in the toilet or anywhere really. And if you don't need a replacement in those 12 months, they'll give you $100 credit towards the purchase of your next HTC One, which is pretty generous, to be honest. I mean, no one really expected that. So we'll move the phone to the side. We'll take a look at what's in the box. These are stickers. Don't misplace them, because then those are the things you have to put on the phone when you return it. We have a SIM eject tool right here. T-Mobile welcome start guide. You know, a bunch of useless documentation really that no one's ever going to look at, so I don't even see why they put this stuff in here. The SIM card is in the phone, which I'll be activating. And obviously we get our usual HTC stickers as well. So that's pretty sweet. So I'm just going to put those back into the box. On this side we have our micro USB cable, and we also have our top charging power brick. Let's get on to the real show, shall we? We have the M9 right here, and already on the top of the bat it feels very similar to the M8. It does feel a little bit different, probably due to the edges here. Let me just take off this plastic. Take the screen protector off of this baby. Finally, we have the M9 in our hands. And taking a look around the phone, we can tell that this is the M9 because of the new metal design on the sides, the dual tone finish. I have the gunmetal gray, so obviously there's no gold around the phone. But as we take a look at the side, we can see the volume rockers are now volume buttons, and also that the lock button here has been moved from the top to the bottom. Which is supposedly supposed to help with one-handed use, but we'll see. On the back we have a square camera rather than our circular camera from before. It's 20.7 megapixels. I've heard that it's not that great so far, but I'll take a look at that and post it in my review. So let's go ahead and turn on the phone. Alright, so now we're at the HTC startup screen, so we'll start the setup process. I'm noticing is that near the top of the screen, the 4G LTE and Wi-Fi status indicators, they're a little bit smaller in Sense 7 than it was on the M8. So now the phone's asking me to sign in my Google account, which I will do really quickly. Alright, so now it's asking me to restore from a backup, and I'm just going to quickly back up my M8 and then restore from the backup on the M9. Now my M8 is just backing up through HTC's backup service, so I can restore it to my M9 and have all my apps and settings. I just backed up my M8, and now I'm going to restore from the M8's backup. So now it's going to download content and settings. So my phone successfully restored from the backup from my M8. So this is just a little first impression of the HTC One M9. It does feel better in the hand, a little bit less slippery than the M8 for sure. I'm just going to grab that M8 really quick and show you some key differences. My M8 does have a glass screen protector on it, so it may look a little bit, may look like there's something on it. This is my M8 over here, my M9 on this side. Obviously they're about the same size. The M8 might be a little bit taller, I'm thinking, and the M9 I think is a little bit thicker. But just looking, obviously the lock screen is up here on the M8, and then of course the lock button is on the right. So this is kind of the lock screen comparison. It's very similar, but I think the M9 is just a welcome upgrade to be honest. It's just, I mean, the little things that count, really. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto in this. So I'm really excited to be testing this out, especially test out the camera and get some sample images for you guys, because I know that's a real talking point about this device. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Arai from iRain Tech. I'll see you guys in the next one.